Hey everyone, let's unbox and take a look at the Alpine Lodge from the Winter Village collection by LEGO Icons. This is set number 10325, contains 1,517 bricks, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. And as of right now, I don't know what the retail price is. You'll have to look in the description for that. My apologies, LEGO didn't provide that to me, so I have no clue. And from what I can tell, this doesn't look like a bad build. It's just the box makes this look dark and gloomy. But here we got a little area in here. Looks like somebody's ice skating. We got somebody on skis, snowmobile, and the lodge. And I like those log pieces. Looks like they used the bricks with bow for that. And then we have an outhouse. Batteries are included, so there must be a light brick in here. And oh, here's the minifigures on the top. So it looks like we get a few here. That's what it looks like on the back. So what do we see here? This doesn't look too bad. We got the inside of the outhouse and various actions of the lodge. And from what I can tell, it looks like it's an open back set, so it's not a complete solid structure. Well, let's unbox this. I'm curious to see exactly what's inside this box. And wow, for the size of this, we don't even need this. It's already got the little thumb pusher things. So, we won't be saving this box, huh? Well, I gotta really muscle that open. And let's pour it out. And there we go, right there. Now, we get some building guides, and don't worry, you're not going to be able to scan the QR codes on these. And here's the second manual here. So from what I can tell, these look like these are isolated builds. That's pretty good. Now, the thing with my unboxings is I try to go in depth. Well, this set's over 1,000 pieces, and I'm just going to examine what's on the bags. I'm not going to do a complete unboxing on this. So we got 3, 10, 8. Oh, we'll just do it let's do it like this and drag it out a bit more. How many bags are in this set here? Well, we know that there's a 9, obviously. There's a 5. Well, I found the most important bag. And it looks like it comes with the brick separators too. From what I can tell, we're getting some nice parts in this set. Now, just by looking at the box, and now looking at the pieces, it's going to be somewhat of a large set. Or better be for 1,500 pieces. And it looks like we have 3, my bad, we have 10 individual bags full of fun and excitement, so that's not too bad. I'm always looking for sets that have individually packed bags. It's a lot better than having 3 bag number 15s or something like that. So I don't know if this is a collaborative build where you and a partner can build this. It possibly might be, we don't know. Well, I will report my findings, but first I'm going to go to my second channel. We're going to build this set, and I'm going to come back here and we're going to talk about what I have discovered. Here we are at the 2 Pines Inn, and there is plenty of things to talk about here. So obviously in the back we have the lodge. That's what they call the 2 Pines Inn. It's what the sign says here. And off to the left we got ourselves a little pond with this gentleman here playing a little bit of ice hockey. And this is not too bad. I like this idea. Just kind of wish this pond was a bit bigger. Well, that'll be up to us to expand on that. Looks like we got ourselves some ice skates here that are for rent. And the set does come with 5 minifigures. Over here we have the snowmobile and a little outhouse. And we'll be taking a closer look at everything in a bit. And as you can tell on the front of this model, it's got a lot of detail for what it is. I like the way the logs are placed on the front. Look like a traditional log cabin. Even the color's pretty much about right here. So now we're going to take a look at the back, and it is an open back model, so this is meant to be played with. So as you can see here, We got ourselves the main gathering area. And we got ourselves a place to check in. We've got a holiday tree here, and that does remove. And the intent of this is so you can put this on the sleigh if you want to tow it around. But I'm not popping off all those lights. Those will just stay on there. We got ourselves a little snack area here. Maybe that's for the complimentary breakfast. And then here on the second story, we got 2 bedrooms. We got a door here to the outdoor balcony, or the second floor balcony. And we got some furnishings, some candlesticks. Not sure if those are gas lights or just candles. And you do have a small, tiny attic loft. So that's like the budget suite there. And then we have a little present here. This does come out. It's a bit of a chore to get this to remove here. And there is some binoculars inside. Maybe that's where we keep those at to spy on all the guests. And this roof is, I don't know if it's meant to open up like this, but you can just do this if you need to let some more light in there to play with and stuff. So the attic quarters is a bit cramped, but Lego did use all of the interiors, you know, for more playability, more rooms and stuff to explore. Now, in addition to this, this actually has a light brick. Okay, so these 2 items do light up. So you press the top of the chimney here, and these do glow. See this one down here, and I can just turn off that light real quick. You'll probably get a better look right down here. And there's one here right by this bed here as well. So if I press this down, you can see it right there by my thumb. Now this thing does stick. Just make sure you pull it up. You don't want to run your battery dead on that. Let's see right there. That's pretty cool. And for the most part though, it is a nice, lovely build. I mean, it's got a lot of detail for what it is. And there is plenty of space in here. I kind of wish these floors were brought out just a bit more, though. Maybe even with this. At least you can get in here and play. Everything's scaled for minifigures. Let's see here. So we have her right here. She can just come in here, check in. Everything is minifigure scaled. She could sit in the seat. She can go up here. She can even take a nap on the bed. And yeah, even adult hands can fit in here too. So you're... For us adults who like playing with this stuff or exploring it, you're not going to be left out. And yeah, it's a fully playable model. Well, what does this look like up close? Let's have a look. Here's a close-up of this young gentleman, or it could possibly be a lady, playing ice hockey. And I like the style of spruce tree. That's pretty cool. And he is right in front of a little dock here with some chains that just dangle there. There's a close-up of that sign. 2 Pines Inn. And it does come with a nice set of minifigures. This older gentleman's on the snowmobile. It's a very simple design, and this is where that tree is supposed to go there. And I'll pop it out and show you here. Just take the tree, and you're supposed to set it on here like that. It just sits on there. The best thing is to keep the tree pre-lit. And then here on the back we have our little outhouse. And that's sadly a sticker. I wish that was printed. That'd be great for other mocks. And then that's what it looks like inside. And thank you for the comments about the light. I'm finally getting my lighting together, and no, I still don't have that ring light yet. At least now it's not so dark in the fronts now. And then the lodge itself, you can tell it's got a lot of detail. I like the idea that they use for the logs. They use some 1x1, 1x2, 1x4 plates with bow. I like the snow-covered railings, and the window sashes looks pretty cool. And here we got a spot for the firewood. I mean, for what this is packed with lots of detail. I like the snow-covered roof. I like the chimney topper on top, and this doubles up as the switch here. It's kind of stiff, so you want to pull that out. I mean, you wouldn't want to keep your light bricks on for too long. The front entry and nice lamps around the front door. Got a woodpecker here. Looks like it got a little birdhouse. It's kind of crooked. It's got that holiday vibe to it. All right. Got a shovel to pick up the poop. And I think that's just a snow shovel. And here is the interior of the build. I'm trying not to get too much of a glare here. So here's the first floor. The sitting area by the fireplace. And this is a nice little fireplace, a little corner fireplace. And I can press this down. And that's not too bad. That's really lit for what it is. And I have that floodlight on too. So that's really good. And there's a little snack area. This looks like we got ourselves some of those little sprinkle cookies. Well, this is already making me hungry. And we got a little, maybe an espresso machine. I'm not sure. I do like the decorations on top of the fireplace mantle. Just kind of wish this floor was a bit larger though. That's where the tree's supposed to go right there. No stairs to get up to the second floor, so you're going to have some wings to get up there, but there's one of the beds. Yes, I'm working on getting a ring light for this camera soon. I'm getting my lighting together. So they use some of these little half round 1x1 flat tiles for footprints, like you got snow, you're tracking snow inside. And we got a smaller bed here. This is probably for the child. Here's the other fireplace. They just use one light brick to control both of those. That's really good. And we got a picture up here. That's a sticker. I wish that was printed. I'd like to get a couple more of those. And there's the premium loft there, the budget loft. I mean, you get a bed and some furnishings, but you don't even get a light. Yeah, you do. You get a light right there. Never mind. But at least there's some decorations up there. And for the most part, as you can tell, this is playable. I mean, even I can get my hands in here and stuff. And it seems like everything's pretty well firmly secured to the base of the model. Let's take a better look over here. I may have to snag this chimney idea for a light brick. That light brick, I'd say it's probably around here somewhere. And it just shoots that light all the way down to the bottom. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be playing around with this a lot more than anything else. I mean, it looks like it's roaring. If you could just make it kind of jiggly and stuff like that, it would make it look better. They do make flashing LEDs that you can probably replace in those light bricks. But for the most part, though, this is a really highly detailed build. There's just plenty of stuff to do. And I'm pretty pleased with the model. What are my opinions? Well, let's find out. Let's begin with build quality, and honestly, the build quality in this set is average. I did have a few pieces come off while constructing the set, and this roof is a bit questionable. Other than that, though, I consider it to just be an average build in terms of quality. Now, build experience is a completely different issue. I enjoyed building this set. It was fun to put together. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to stop building the set, but I had to due to work chores and stuff like that. But for me, it's not a bad build. It will keep your interest. So if you're into the Winter Village theme and you like building this type of stuff, you're going to have a lot of fun. This was a very fun set to put together. For city drop-in value, you could possibly drop this little pond in, the outhouse. You could use a snowmobile, but the lodge, not so much. As you saw here, it's an open back. So it's up to you, the builder, to finish this up, which leads to mock value. You could actually come in here and complete this off and make this into a whole entire structure. So you can do it. In addition to mock value, there is plenty of building techniques and ideas you can snag from the set. Like the way that these logs are put on the face of this building, I'm going to be snagging that too. I like the idea how they use the rounded bricks for the facade of the upper story. So for me, the Lodge is really good in terms of mock value. The manual does say this set is a collaborative build, which means more than one person can build the set. Basically, Manual 1 does the accessories, the outhouse, and this pond, and Manual 2 does the whole entire lodge. So it's not really quite a balanced build. I was hoping the second floor was separable, or maybe up to a third person can build, but sadly it's not. This is all one structure. It is possible, but the build is not quite balanced. If you are sharing this build with somebody, give somebody you like to build the cabin. This was the fun part. The accessories, they're just average for me. But for the most part, though, the collaborative build is there. It's just not equally partitioned to where 2 to 3 people can build almost the same amount of parts. Which leads to my final score of a 9.7 out of 10. Here's the reason. Stickers, just a little bit. This one here was hard to put on for the Two Pines Lodge sticker here. This was kind of a challenge to put on. And I did have some pieces come off while building. Other than that, it's not too bad of a build. Now, I don't know the retail price of the set per se. Lego did not provide that to me. I'm assuming the set's probably $99.99. If it is around that price, this is a good deal. You're going to get a really good build experience. If it's more than that, I don't know. Like, if I'm missing information like this, I can't really give a complete assessment on the price. So I'll have to leave it up to your judgment. I'll have the correct price posted in the description once this is released. But nonetheless, it is a very nice, enjoyable build. So if you get this set, you're getting a really good build experience. You're going to have a lot of fun putting this together. And this does give you that nice winter holiday feel. This would work great with the existing Winter Village Collection series. But tell me what you think of the set. For me, I'm happy with it. There was really nothing wrong with it. It's got a lot of good building techniques as well.